All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Monday Momentum where I'm here to share a good word with you to start your week off right. Today, we're going to talk about your mission and your vision and your impact and how to attract the right people to ensure that you get the right opportunities and build your confidence. Listen, one of the most important things that we all need is clarity. Clarity breeds confidence. And when you are clear on how you impact others, you attract people. Have you ever been in a situation where you met with somebody and it went great, but they said they didn't know what to expect from that meeting? It's because you are not clearly communicating your impact before the meeting. And so when they come, they don't even know what they're getting. They don't even know what they're getting out of this. They're just attracted to you when the reality is they're attracted to your mission. They're attracted to your vision and they're attracted to the impact. But if you can't say that in one sentence, it's going to be really hard for you to make sure that you turn that into a business. You turn that into opportunities that get you a promotion. You turn it into opportunity that get you better networking. You turn it into opportunities that sell people quickly at conferences and any kind of community event that you are a part of. Listen, I want to make sure that you have everything that you need to ensure that you are confidently showing up with clearness in your mission, vision, and impact. And so I'm going to talk about 5 things that you need to ensure that you attract the right opportunities. The first thing that you need is to establish a core message. What are your values? What are your strengths? What are your personal stories? How do you use that to ensure that you not only are uh, showing up in your authority, right? Being the thing that you literally have lived through, you have overcome, you have had hardships, you have had pain, you have had suffering, but you didn't let that stop you. And what that is your superpower. People want that, right? I don't want to go too deep into my own story, but the reality is when I talk with students who dealt with violence in the community, when I talk with students who have maybe not excel academically and they still got to college and they still trying to figure out like how do they be successful post college. That's my community, especially communities of people who come from inner cities who are students of color, right? They connect deeply or come from a low socioeconomic status, like growing up poor. They connect deeply, right? When they have had parents who are divorced or they witness domestic violence, they connect deeply with my story, with my core message. And so my core message is always be confident in who you are. Your gifts and talents will take you everywhere you need to be, but you need to know them, right? You need to be confident in them, and you need to not compare yourself to other people, right? Those messages stand firm in my core message because that used to be me and I overcame that. Now I'm helping people get clear on their message like you, right? So that you can ensure that you showing up with all authority over people who literally need to hear your message, right? And so, the second thing I need you to do is think about what is your mission, right? And so, your mission is the thing that pushes you forward. It's the thing that you do to ensure that your values, your strengths, and your beliefs are moving in action. It is the thing that helps you know that you're going in a direction. It's like your compass. It literally wants you to get to wherever you're going, but it's opportunity for you to develop that clearly so that people can say, yes, I love where he is going and I want to go with him or I want to help him get there. Or there's an opportunity for you to say, no, I don't like where she is going. I don't like where she is saying. Maybe this is not the right person for me. Your mission gives you an opportunity to say no to something that is not aligned with where you're going. Listen, like your yes is on the other side of your no. And so what you get is all the opportunities that's literally going to change your life after you say no to all the wrong opportunities. And your mission helps you ensure that you are going in the right direction. It's a compass. And so make sure that you're clear on your mission. What is the one sentence that you can say that you do to ensure that you're going in the place that's aligned with all the future opportunities that you are looking for? You want success. You don't get success without a mission. Think about Google, think about Chick-fil-A, think about Nike, think about Jordan. They all have a mission. They're all trying to sell you something to get you to believe in something. That's something that is their mission, right? And so I want to make sure that you know what your mission is so that you can be clear on the direction that you're going and making sure that you're saying no to the right opportunities, right? And you're saying yes. I mean, you're saying no to the wrong opportunities and you're saying yes to the right opportunities, right? Again, I want to make sure that you're saying the right things to the right people so you can say no to the wrong opportunities and you can say yes to the right opportunities. Listen, the next thing I need you to do is define your vision, right? So the difference between mission and vision is um kind of the overall big picture is where you're going. The mission is what do you do to get there. And so for me, my mission is to be a my mission is to help students articulate their gifts and talents, help clients, help professionals, help people articulate their gifts and talents so they can pursue the job of their dreams. And my vision is to be a national resource for leadership, education, and support and coaching, right? National, international resource, right? And so what I know is that the more I help you get clear on your mission, vision, and impact, the more I can get in communities that are across the world because you are wherever you are. The other person that I helped is wherever they are. The other person that I help is wherever they are. I'm literally becoming something by pursuing my mission every single day. So your vision is something that literally cannot come to pass sometimes in a day or a week or a month or a year or even sometimes not even 5 years, sometimes not even 10 years. Your vision is that grand. It is that big. You need a step-by-step process to make your vision become a reality. That is your mission, right? And so a strong vision helps you lead with clarity. It helps you inspire others around you. It helps you motivate and move them in a way that maybe they don't need full on direction, right? They don't need full on supervision because they know the big vision, right? And so I can say, hey, to my team, our goal is to make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in just speaking fees. And so now that that is the vision, they need to do what they need to do to ensure that we are doing everything we can every day in our mission to achieve that vision goal, right? And so if we are not hitting those small metrics in the days and the weeks and the months, we won't hit our yearly goal. That's vision work. And so use your vision to get future focused, right? To develop future focused goals. And so if you want to be a millionaire, if you want to be a CEO, if you want to lead an entire department, if you want to be the person that's a go-to person for a topic or some kind of content area, you have to build out the very small steps that's going to give you the knowledge, abilities, and capabilities to be able to achieve that large goal in a certain amount of time, right? And so I want to make sure that you know that. Then I want you to write your impact statement. So who do you serve? How do you help them get results, and what is the benefits of those results? So one of the things that I know for sure is that college students that I work with as a faculty member, they all want to graduate with a job. One thing that I know for sure with the professionals that I coach with is that they want to level up in the community, in their impact, and they want to say no to the wrong stuff and they want to say yes to the stuff that's going to level them up, right? That's going to give them a promotion, that's going to make them more money, it's going to help them develop their business ideas, it's going to help them develop their impact in the community, right? Help them win an award for whatever the work that they do. It's about clarity, isn't it? And in order to get clear, you gotta understand your impact, right? You can't get clear if you don't know how you're impacting people. You can't tell me that I need to give you an award for something when you can't measure your impact. And so the impact statement literally is an opportunity to get measurement. And so when I tell you I've helped over 100 people become doctors, become leaders in Fortune 500 companies, help people become award-winning educators. I can tell you that. When I can tell you that I've graduated over 200 students, 100% of them who coached with me one-on-one got into grad school, got into the job before graduation. I can tell you that is my impact. I hope this is making sense for you. And if you like this, again, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you're getting this message to whoever needs to hear this, who's ready to level up, because again, I'm giving you the keys to success. And so ensuring that you know your impact is critical. And so the benefits of you knowing your statement is it's going to resonate with the right people. This is how you attract people. And so when I say I help college students understand their natural gifts and talents, I help professionals articulate their natural gifts and talents to industry leaders so they can pursue the job of their dreams. I'm literally telling you, if you want to pursue the job of your dreams, you need to get clear. And that's what I do, clarity coaching, right? Career clarity coaching specifically. And so I'm going to help you understand exactly where you are, realize the steps that you need to do to actually become who you want to become. And then we're going to put a plan in place for that to happen. But in order for that to happen, you need to know who you need to impact in order for you to elevate, right? I cannot say that I want to elevate as a faculty member from a full-time lecturer to associate professor or assistant professor or full professor if I've never helped students do the thing that I said that they do. If all students didn't, if all of my students didn't graduate with a job, if all of my students didn't graduate with grad school admissions, if my students didn't even finish my classes, how can I actually say that I'm actually doing the thing that's going to help me elevate? Because my work as a faculty member is to work with students. And if students are not elevating, I'm not elevating. So whoever it is that you're working with, if they're not elevating, you're not elevating. And so you might need to get a little bit more clear on what your impact is, or you need to do a little bit more work to actually show the impact that you're doing. I hope this is making sense. And then once you get the chance to say your impact statement with clarity, you start actually attracting people to you. The people who are meant to be under your leadership is literally going to come to you. That's when you show up with confidence and communication, which is the last step. And so, have you ever had somebody ask you, what do you do? And then you didn't have a succinct answer that really made them want to know more about you or your work. That's because you're not clearly and confidently communicating that impact. You're not clearly and confidently communicating what you do to change people's lives, to transform people's lives. And so I can confidently and clearly say that there are multiple people out there in the world who have gotten coaching from me that has helped them, especially within the last year. If you worked with me, you definitely got clear, right? I've been able to work with speakers through our Next Level Speakers Academy. I'm the Carolinas chapter, and those speakers are now crushing it in their reps and literally building confidence in themselves to go talk with their ideal clients, right? We're literally coaching community leaders that are raising their prices on the things that they do for community, that they do for organizations, because they are now clear on how they impact them, right? One of my clients is literally tripling his price because he's like, yeah, people have paid me for this amount, but I know what I've done has had tremendous impact because they've come back to me multiple times. And so I need to raise my prices, right? And so I hope that that is helping you see that this work is truly, truly working. And so what I want you to do is to commit to one action each day or each week or each month where you'll share your story, your mission, your impact, your vision, and do it with confidence to see if that actually turns into an opportunity to network further. If it doesn't, you need to continue to retool that thing. But if it does, you know you got something that sticks. And so, if you're struggling to communicate your impact, if you're ready to make a difference, if you're ready to be called on for all of your gifts and talents because you know exactly what you do, or you already know that you have impact in the community, you just are trying to figure out how do you say it in a way that sounds super, super attractive to the people who pay, the people who got budgets, the people who can elevate you. I want to make sure that you connect with me, info@drdarmayweather.com, or send me a message so that I can add you to my wait list for my career clarity coaching. I'm telling you, it's going to change your entire life because when you are clear, you show up in confidence. And confidence is not something that is given, it is earned. Everybody doesn't have it naturally, but everybody can earn it. And I want you to be one of those people because I believe that you can go um from you can be literally unstoppable. You can you can go from unclear to unstoppable when you are clear on your mission and your vision. Excuse me. Excuse me. And so, hope that this blessed you. I hope that this was good for you. Listen, if this was great, like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you tap in every single Monday. I got a good word for you to help you elevate in your career and your personal life. Today, we're talking about career clarity coaching, how you can attract all that is for you by getting clear on your mission, your vision, and your impact, and clearly and confidently communicating that in the right communities to get you all the opportunities of your dreams. I'm Dr. Dar. Of course, as always, keep doing the good work.